be alive in just a bit.
Time to do more hunts. At least the ones you can do anyway.
Not a stream of Final Fantasy XII unless we run around in circles at the start. What's that? It's destroying the bitrate on low latency? Yeah, too bad. Hi. How's it going? So, Lucky, where are we going to be heading today first? What do you think? You have anywhere in particular we should go? Like, is there a hunt port anywhere nearby?
No, the only one you have to teleport to them.
Okay. You could buy crystals from, who is it? Traveling Merchant?
No, you have to take an airship on a specific path.
Oh, there's another airship that just opens up at this point in the game.
Let me check to make sure which ride it is. Should be any of the airship rides.
Yay, more
You can
FF12.
pretty much just teleport to Ravenast, take a random one, and just buy as up to 99 stones
That's a good idea.
and just have fun.
Yo, Heavy, thank you for the resub. I don't know why, which did not tell me you were resubbing? That's really weird. How's it going, though? We're having a good day. Oh, there it is. It just popped in. That's, man, Twitch is being weird today. So yeah, I guess we're gonna teleport. And you said go to Ravenaster?
Yeah, you can just take any airship line, and one of the merchants inside the airship will sell them.
So I was joking about it today to you, but since other people didn't get to hear it, making a Final Fantasy XII bingo for me and my dumb streams. All the dumb stuff I do. On there was things like it checks the map twice in a row. Oh, I had a whole list of it earlier. Oh, all the dumb stuff. Tries to slam face against a wall for a while and then eventually it works was one of them. Brings out the Satan Grat. It'd be convenient if they, dropped you off at the airport, but of course they don't.
I mean, you could have taken the Moogling.
Could have. I like this game though. This is fun. There's no hunts I can pick up here while we're home.
You can pick up on Fetch one, you get teleport stones first, because those are just lifesavers.
Okay, so pick up teleport stones first.
Yeah, I would just say pick up teleport stones first.
Okay, which place would you rather go, even though it doesn't matter? We can go to Ujerba or Nalbina. I think those are the only two. Unless Lady down here, no, that's a Docent. My favorite one though on the bingo board is, why is the game going really fast? Any variation of that. Is this emulated? The music is normal, but, the rest of the gameplay, that must be.
Just go to Bujerba then.
Okay. It has to be Leisurecraft, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got plenty of money. We should be fine. Even if we don't buy 99, we could buy plenty. Also, I really do like the airship in this game. Pretty cool. What do I want? Assistant storekeeper?
It should be that one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Alright, yeah. We actually had enough to buy 99.
Yeah, damn.
Apparently, teleport stones are incredibly cheap. You know,
Yeah,
I
but
feel
now
like it would be a waste to use the teleport stone, though, to go back, so I'm not going to do that. I mean, look, why would I do that? That's just stupid. We'll fly back. We'll just take the private cabin if we need. Alright, so where are we heading next?
At this point, you can either advance to the story or just do a bunch of different hunts.
Which hunts? The ones we picked up last time? Like the elites?
Well, I mean, there are elites, and there should be also normal hunts, new normal hunts you can do. A good amount of them anyway.
May as
At
well.
least there should be.
Fuck it, we'll use the teleport stone, it'll be faster. I'm never gonna use 99 of these anyway. I say. So, just Ravenaster?
I mean, you can just go anywhere with the hunt board. For the normal ones.
I'm just gonna go to Ravenaster. What about Espers? We're not really high enough yet. We did one. It is... Who has it? I think it's... Bosch has it? Yes. We did Zalera. It was a shit show. Elias is story, so I don't really count that one. It was very stupid. If you missed it, you should go back and watch that. It was very good. The moral of the story is when you tell me I can't do something, don't worry, I'll find a way to do it. No one really ever told me that I couldn't do it. It was more of a, I'll figure it out, don't worry.
Then, of course, there's that Jalamek in the caverns.
Almost not worth getting the light armor for him. I may as well just get this. That cavern, I can't believe I made it out of last time. Oh my god, that cavern was fantastic. Running in there like a suicidal maniac. Yeah, we never did any of this yesterday, or wasn't yesterday, whatever the last time was we streamed it. So I'm just gonna decide where to put these points real quick, because it's like... Well, ninja swords too. Let's get that. Zalera is 5 minutes only. Interesting. Interesting. Oh man, Fran. Yeah, I know where he is. It was mentioned to me.
Son.
Son, what? What did I do? Oh yes, of course, he just came in randomly without knowing what was going on. Ah yes, classic son with his japes. We'll just not do anything with you yet. You know what we should do is Maces 5, so we just have all the Maces unlocked.
I mean, might as well.
Look. It's so easy to get LP in this game. It's just like, whatever, man. Just there. Well, I hope you're having a good day, son. Or night. Whatever it is for you. We're not gonna do anything with her yet. Vanilla can wait. Alright, check this out. I'm gonna get there without using the map. It's gonna be a big deal. Yeah. I know where I'm going, I think. Yeah, I found it. Hell yeah. It's a miracle.
Congratulations, you won.
Okay, but now that I'm here, let me check the map.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a lot of hunts.
Yeah, like I said, you had a lot of hunts available now. These are just the normal ones too.
Found at the following location to speak with the petition.
Remember, you can pick up all of those at once. So.
Yahara. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that.
Of course, it'll be up to you which one you want to tackle out first.
Any elites we can pick up as well, or no?
Yep, there are elites you can pick up as well.
Marillith, of course you're a fire snake. The hunts are my favorite part of the game so far. Ringworm. Wait a minute, this is just Tiamat. That is a clever pun.
Yeah, they reuse a lot of the models.
White Moose. Well, this is just a Flan. Then again, Flan are reused all the time, so I'm not gonna.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not gonna be mad about that. Oh, there's one right here.
I swear to God, flares.
Players, how's it going? We're gonna go murder a bunch of monsters that are gonna kick my ass. It's gonna be real fun.
These ones won't. Maybe the elites will though.
I can grab the elites now, right?
Yeah, you can grab the elites right now.
Okay.
Just gotta go talk to Mont Blanc. Because, you know, he's not gonna hunt them himself.
Also, could we talk to the Vera here?
I think so, yeah. This should be the last question, too.
Where was she sitting? She's sitting on the other side of this. Alright. Have you come for another visit? Little has changed for me. I've seen much of the city, though I still have made few friends, and am no closer to realizing my goal. I've not spoken to this to you before, but I came to Ram and asked her to become more like my sister. So your sister is Fran? So should I be an asshole? What's the best reward?
You have to say it'll never happen.
Yes, being an asshole. That's it?
I'm not sure if you have one more or not. So in and out and check just to see if you have one more. If not, you'll have to just come back later, late in the story for her last conversation.
Nothing.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember Lucky told me that after the first time when I was nice for once, and I was like, man, Vaughn's such an asshole. Let's be nice for once. And then he was like, nah, actually, after I already put in the, the nice choice, it was like, yeah, being an asshole gets you the best reward. And I was like, oh. I believe Son. He's never played this game, I think. Maybe. Give me more teleport stones. Yeah, make a profit. That's a good question. I'm not gonna answer that question because I've never played this. Oh yes, Gill Turtle. Hell yeah. Give me my money.
So the reason Markov is technically, so Vieira wants to basically like
Go home.
No, it's like she's feeling homesick and she's doubting her choice. So you're basically like forcing her to kind of grow up in a sense, basically, and to face the harsh realities.
I'm just imagining that one scene in Kingdom Hearts 2 with Roxas where he's like, "Get real, look who's winning!" Except with Vaughn, and just yelling at her like that. Roxas. 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 I'm going in circles.
Interestingly, if the Giza Plains is still in rain season, you can technically do the Gill Snapper right now.
How dangerous is Gill Snapper?
It's not, well, it can be dangerous, but it's also just kind of annoying to
Well, I just figured
spawn.
it's tanky because, you know, that makes sense.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh, I know that cave. I got my ass owned there. I think Grimzat, this is the guy I was thinking about. I'm in need of assistance. Please hear me. I am a Green Knuckles. Hello.
But this is actually just the start of side quest.
I'll help. The fountain in the plaza. Sure. Was there someone in this plaza that we had to talk to?
Pretty sure you'd have to talk
Oh,
to
it's
her.
Sorbet.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm in a sticky situation, Kupo. Probably white confection got the better of me. I prefer not to go into the details until you officially agreed to the hunt. All rather personal. Look, I already accepted the bill. It asked me then if I wanted to accept it. What do you mean, will I accept it?
Gotta accept it again.
Let me ask you a question before you accept this hunt. You see, it's just important that I tell you now that we've updated our privacy policy, Kupo. My brother, who's quite adept at repairing such things in old land, asked that he do precisely that, Kupo. I'll give you a wobbly white treat by way of thanks. And well, I decided I'd eat that before taking the key to my brother. I didn't want Herdio or the others to find out, so I went over to the plaza in the South Sprawl to eat it, Kupo. Well, I tripped. And how I tripped! I dropped the tree and key both, and watched them tumble down into the Garamscythe waterway. Desperate, I set out determined to find the key and the tree. I'd reached the West Lewis control of the Garamscythe waterway when I saw it. That wobbly white creature took the key and my tree. Sure of it. Jewker defeated. I'm certain we can get back the key. Willing to mark the tree down as lost at this point, but I must have that key, Kupo. Yeah, about that. I'm keeping that key if I find it. Nice try. Little did you know, Vaughn is kind of an asshole. All he does is steal. Did you see how he stole all that Bujerba mead? Dude, Lost Odyssey is a game I would love to stream at some point. That's if I had a copy of it. I borrowed it once. It was very good. I recommend it to anyone who likes Final Fantasy. It's like a weird Final Fantasy mixed with Paper Mario, but it's like the proper Final Fantasy 12 or 13. It's a really good game. It's even got a Cid in it. That's how you know it's Final Fantasy. Northon and Storehouse 5 and Lowtown.
By the way, this is the side quest I said you probably don't want to do until later, once you have all the items you need for the bazaar stuff.
Well, I could activate some of the stuff I need to now, right?
But yeah, no, you can activate them.
It's as long as I don't complete it.
Yep.
Lost Odyssey has some very good music, too. The ice music in that game was really good. There was like a town covered in like ice somewhere, and it was just like doo 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 doo. It was just like really chilling the way it was. Where is this person I'm trying to talk to? I'm gonna assume it's in this building. That's his private residence.
Well, I mean, if you're really confused, you gotta check your clan primer.
Nah, why would I ever do that? That's just stupid. It's not really a hunt, this one with Rakats, was it?
Oh, that's not one. That's one's not a hunt.
That's what I'm talking about, the Rakat one.
Oh, that one. Okay.
It said someone down here you have to talk to in the north.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to find idiots in the north.
It'll be near the waterway entrance.
Is it Deadbeat? Deadbeat
No,
is a name.
no. He'll actually have a name.
Deadbeat is a name. Angry woman? My dad calls me Deadbeat all the time. Shut up, Vaughn. No one cares.
Vaughn's an orphan.
I know. That's why he was called Deadbeat.
God.
Well-spoken boy, was that him?
No, it was not.
You the well-spoken boy? Vexed father? Wandering woman? Furious bunga? Demented merchant? Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going in circles. I am. I totally am. Plus budget?
No.
I'll find this man, I swear. The last time I do. Careful listener. Balzac? Is this guy really named Balzac? Hold up.
Yes.
Hold
Yes.
up. Hold up. No, 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 no. No, there's no way you get to be named Balzac. I don't agree with that. What a cool name. His name is Balzac. Good old Balzac. That wasn't the guy we were looking for, was it?
Well, not for the side quest, no.
Well, I'm glad I found Balzac. Now, sometimes it's important to talk to your Balzac.
Yes, of course.
Especially, you gotta make sure to play with your Balzac, too. Every once in a while. Good thing. I'm not in the right area, am I?
No, you are in the right area.
How do I not see him? You're having too much fun, aren't you?
A little bit, yeah.
Great. I love it.
If you want, then his name is Northon.
North? Like
yes,
Bruce
his
Willis?
name starts with... No.
Remember that movie?
Maybe? I don't know. It's been a while since I watched
The one
lot
about a
of the
kid
movies.
who's like an orphan, like Vaughn. Or he wants to be an orphan, and then he ends up having fantasies where he gets adopted by people. Also, Bruce Willis is there, and he's dressed as a bunny, and he's like his spirit guide or something.
God, this feels like a movie I would remember seeing.
It was a bad movie. It's good you don't remember it. Look at this boy.
Well, he's a guy. He's a full-grown man.
That could be anyone. I'm pretty sure it's Deadbeat and you're just lying to me.
I'm not lying to you. His name is Northon.
What if Deadbeat's name is Northon?
His name would have changed when you talked to him.
Why'd I ever talk to him? It's funny because I walked by that one guy earlier and it just like immediately like changed his name. Whereas now it's like, nah, he's somewhere. Oh, there he is. Next to Knuckles. Head west in the western sand, you'll come across to a den with these giant Dynus cactuses. Okay, so that's set for later. We're not going to worry about that for a while. Let's see. Where's the next one we could activate?
Oh, did you activate Marilith already?
Marilith down here?
No, he was in the same bar you picked up the hunts from.
The same what?
It was in the tavern when you picked up the hunts.
Oh, you see, I strategically am manipulating the RNG, and you can't say otherwise in this game, so... I made sure to take these exact amount of steps on purpose, trying to find Northen. I actually knew where he was. You may not think that, but, I mean, you're not the one playing the games. Can we go down to the water right now and just take care of the flan?
I mean, if you want.
Yeah, may as well. I guess let's check the primer. If I had flan in real life, yo, I love flan. Flan is one of my favorite desserts. Also really like that one episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog with the flan guy. Flan? Flan. You know the episode I'm talking about?
I think I do, but it's been a long time since I actually watched TV.
I mean, I haven't watched TV in forever.
Also, daily reminder: when you're on the map screen, you can press the directional buttons to move around.
Yes. That's the thing I could do. Probably gonna have to go another way. I don't like how this map... Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. Trying to find the quickest way to get down. Hey, are you guys gonna come over here? Oh, okay, she's back. Courage was a very good show. I miss it. There were talks for a while about bringing it back. It got really dark. In a good way.
Yeah.
Alright, time for flan. So I assume flan is weak to magic. Well, it's a good thing that we're gonna stab it to death instead.
Well, it's weak to fire, so.
Well, yeah, no. The other flan down here was. Why wouldn't this one be? But it's more fun to stab it. Alright, so here's my hot new plan.
Okay.
Hold on. So, what's gonna happen is Pinello comes in and stabs everything. So good at poking. Never mind, she's really bad at poking. Never mind, everyone is dead. Okay, maybe we'll use magic. I love fucking around. Now, in my defense, I would use the pokey, spiky object on Marshmallow.
I mean, it's not really a marshmallow in this context.
It looks like a marshmallow. Some games it is a marshmallow, actually. They're like yellow, though, usually, I think, in those games.
Oh, this isn't one of those games.
What if it is? Who has Dispel? I need you to keep casting fire. In fact, you know what? Good idea. Let's... Got it. We got the key.
Nice. Congratulations, you took down something whose vitality stat was 69.
Nice. There was a much easier way to do that fight. Mine was not the way. Doing dumb ways are the fun ways.
I mean, there was, but one of them is something you can't do yet.
So I take it we can't do anything with the key, we just gotta bring it back, and then he'll just be like, well, fuck this, I can't do anything with this.
Yeah.
But we're not fighting Cuckoo. I'm gonna be calling him. Also, I'm gonna need an update on Uwu. How's that going?
People are still freaking out.
Cool. Good old Uwu.
And then one of the people who is streaming is Prague, trying in the race for world's
Didn't someone
first.
accidentally show their IP?
No, his IP just got leaked. Like he
Ew.
didn't do it on purpose.
That sucks. Yeah, all that was RNG manipulation. We're gonna be going upstairs now. It's important, you know, if we want to get the invisible shield. I'm sorry, did I say invisible shield? I meant the visible shield. It's a lot like a shield, except it's visible. Alright, let's go back to the bar so we can get the Marillith.
This is gonna be fun.
Marillith?
Yeah.
Alright, what do we, Barkeep, Barkeep, Barkeep. Barclay, Bort. Barkeep. Maj. That's not the person. Reverend Astron.
No, it's the Tavern Master or whatever.
Oh,
his
it is the
name
Tavern
was.
Master? Okay. I was looking for an actual name. Oh no, they want me to go into the cavern. No, I don't want to go there.
Too bad. You have to go back in there for this one.
I haven't even gotten Adramelic yet. He just kind of said nope.
Don't worry, you're not gonna go into the zone he's in.
What about the 99 wyverns?
Won't be that zone either.
Got everything. Playing other games does not help when you're trying to press buttons. Oh, we have to turn in the sorbet. Gahara, Mount Burr, the alright. So let's turn this in. So what hunts are people looking forward for me to do? Out of curiosity. Or, I guess, upcoming Espers.
Every Esper's gonna be fun. Except the story ones.
I got a burning bow. Ooh. This bow of mine burns with an awesome power!
If only it was that special.
Ah, yes. Got an extra key. Do I get the key that was good, or do I get the shitty key?
No, you got the good key because now with that gate key, you can fight
No.
Coop Lane.
We're not ready for that. It's not happening. I was asking if we got the shitty key, or we got, like, the old key that they just had lying around. I want to know which one I got.
It was the key that was broken and fixed.
I don't want it. I want the other key.
Too bad.
This one was in the sewer. It was gross. This one. The wind trees dunes of the Dalmasca, Western Sand. Only when the weather is just so. This is something we can do now, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other thing needed us to be in the Western Sands, correct? That one quest?
Yeah, the side quest needs you to go to an area in the Western Sand.
That A button, no. Another one for the hypothetical bingo board. Wind Trace Dunes is all the way out to the left. Is it the one on the bottom, or is it the top one, so I could save some time?
It's the top one.
Okay. I always hate that in games when it's like, what are you talking about? This is the same area. Vaughn, what the hell are you doing? Let's go down. It'll be faster to go down. I was debating which way would be faster, but it makes sense to just go left.
Yep.
Damn, I don't know when I'll get telekinesis. It'll be nice. Oh, nice. There's a sandstorm.
Oh, nice.
I think that's it? Or is that the cactus that they also want me to find?
No, the cactus is in the bottom part for that.
Okay, then what's this big-ass cactus? Is it just a big-ass cactus?
Yeah, it's just a big ass cactus.
Okay.
If you want to know, you won't be able to get telekinesis until a bit Later, later, later.
That's fine. Quiver of onion bolts. Ooh. We're in the sandy desert. This is... Oh, I think that's him. Yep, there he is. Okay. We're gonna cast slow. I'm gonna assume because he's a dragon. Actually, he'd be fine. This guy looks pretty weak, honestly. Yeah, no, he's pretty much already dead. What a joke. Yeah, that was pathetic. Go maniacal! You're just in time to get ring room. You wanna hop in here, feel free. Talk about your experience with ringworm now that you have it. I'm sorry you have ringworm now. It wasn't by choice. We talk about Jackie Chan and how we're excited for that race.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
I'm excited though for affiliate badges being a thing because I've got some ideas. I'm more than open to be hearing people's ideas around here.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting to see what you come up with for the badges.
An affiliate badge is the same as a sub badge. It's just this, instead of being a partner, it's the affiliate version.
Oh hey, the Giza place is in the what rain season. You can do the gill snapper
How do you know?
because you can look at Giza plains and it will actually change its look between dry and rain every 2 hours.
Oh, well, hold on. I guess we'll try and go do that now. You said the gill turtle's not too bad?
It shouldn't be too bad.
Right
I
now,
say this now anyway.
I gotta go find where I left my ball sack.
Oh my god.
Balzac, where are you? I got an itch to scratch. He does know we're laughing at him, not with him, right?
Maybe?
I already bought an ice brand. This doesn't help me. You suck. What a shitty quest.
Well, the moon ring is useful for bizarre stuff later.
Is it one of the things I have to sell?
With that and some other stuff gets you a pretty good weapon. If you can get them early on anyway.
So by the point in the story I'm on, I know we're on an ice mountain and they give you the ice weapon there, but like, you don't want the ice weapon on the ice mountain. I mean, that's probably what Meds is doing. So, yeah. Where should we go next? You said you wanna go south to Giza Plains? I can see it kind of looks cloudy.
Yeah, and you can see like the ground is all wet and green. You can tell it's rain season.
Nice and moist. Where are we heading?
If you go to where the town would normally be, that's where... Wait, no. The way bottom save crystal should be the one you have to go
Now,
talk to.
I think before we do that, correct me if I'm wrong, we had to go to this save point. I think there was someone who wanted to talk to us. Oh no, they wanted us to do it in the other part of the year.
Yeah.
Whoops. Oh well. Yeah, I'm more than open though to any kinds of suggestions on improving the community here.
Oh god, the Entite spawned.
What the what?
The elemental Entite, oh shit.
Oh, I see it.
Fuck. Yeah, don't cast magic.
The Mardu Entite, is that it?
Yeah.
Why is that thing dangerous? Another
Remember that
element.
Entite you found in the Sand Sea?
Yeah?
It's basically the same tier as that.
Oh. The Lear fight was a gong fest, alright, but it worked. My stupid plan of using the bow to cheat was a great plan. Gong shows are pretty great, especially when they work. Because you'll have someone telling you for an hour, you're pathetic, you can't do this, you suck, you'll never do it. And then it's like, joke's on you. Remember the one time I did a stream where all I did was build bridges and people kept telling me that the bridge would never work, and then I made it work? And everyone got very angry that it worked? Was this what I needed to do the thing with the trees for?
Mm-hmm. Well, that, and there's also a side quest where if you didn't get something that spawn from a chest that spawns in there for later, you have to come back later for that item. I don't remember if you can get that item right now or not. I don't think you can, but we'll see.
Probably not available yet, if I had to guess. Point the urn at the creature as I land the killing blow. So just use an item at it?
No, the game just does it automatically for you.
Sure. Whatever.
Game's not that advanced.
I mean, we had to do that with the Garuda. We had to throw berries at it.
You didn't have to. That was just basically a way for the game to tell you that dark is his weakness.
Excuse me, okay? It wanted me to feed it fruit, and it's an important PSA about how you shouldn't feed berries to random things. They might be dangerous. You have a dog, and then you feed the dog, like, berries, and it's like, oh man, it's got seeds in this. You know, dogs can't eat raisins. Where was the trees?
It should be near the bridge in the zone you just got into.
Okay. Oh, shit. Other... Stupid elemental. Balance mode. Aha!
Don't worry, eventually you'll be able to beat it up.
Told you I'd be here to help you, didn't I? That Gil Snapper will be easy prey with Ben set at your side. I haven't seen our mark anywhere. I remember hearing something about it, like certain kinds of weather or some such. Is that the Gil Turtle right there? Because it...
No.
What happened?
Now here's the other unique thing about this mark, and when you have NPC helpers, some of them only like certain weather conditions, like the gill snapper, and
Yeah.
will only show up during heavy rain.
The fuck is heavy rain?
Oh, you'll know. You have to keep zoning in and out.
Is this guy just gonna follow me? Do I have 5 party members?
No, he only stays in this zone.
That's not fun.
He's only here to tell you if it spawns or not when you zone in.
This looks pretty heavy.
Oh, unless he tells you it spawns, it's not spawned.
That seemed pretty damn heavy to me. Okay, have you ever played Yume Nikki? You know the room where it's like you just keep flipping the light switch on and off? That's me right now. It's a good weird game. I should stream that at some point for Halloween.
Would be a very fitting game.
Not the remake. Or it's not even really a remake. I heard it's not very good.
But yeah, welcome to the other annoying part about some hunts.
I mean, we're doing all the hunts. I want to do them all. They sound fun. There we go. This doesn't look any different. This looks the exact same. I guess this gill turtle is red. That's its secret.
It's red.
But this gill turtle is extremely weak. Except for pacifism. I really like the gill turtle designs in this game. Okay, Bosh, just finish it. Oh, Bosh, Ivana's back. Okay. Damn pacifism.
Don't you just love Disable?
Oh, is that Disable? I thought it was pacifism.
No, it's Disable. Yeah, he just casts Disable on you.
Got it. That was interesting. Thanks, friend, I guess. Well, I don't really feel like you helped, but whatever. Ash is 39.
Christ, half of your party is over level and the other half is just behind.
A survival vest. Ooh. I take it that's an accessory and not armor, because I think it is in some games.
No, it's an armor in this game.
Okay. I think I'm right about that. Oh, hey, look, an urn. Is this the thing you wanted?
Yeah, you can. Alright, never mind. You can get the key item you need for a side quest later on. Right
Feather in
now.
the flock. Rock out with your flock out. Tough to Phoenix down.
Also, I want to know a fun fact.
Sure.
You know how that hunt was called the Gill Snapper?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have potentially stolen a 4K gill from it.
I had a feeling, but I didn't really care enough.
Right.
I actually had a feeling about that because that's kind of a thing in other games. Wait. What? During the dry? Oh, I can't do this yet?
Nope.
Oh. Alright, whatever. This side quest is done, as far as I'm concerned.
But it basically is just turn it in for the reward later, so...
Alright. What's next?
Well, the only normal hunt left that you have is Merilith.
That...
And X-Tab, and the Fair Retriever.
That wants me to go to the caverns. So just sit there patiently and it shows up after a while?
It's actually...
Oh, that's boring.
You have to kill every enemy. You have to kill every enemy in the zone first, though.
A pain.
To make it a bit easier, I'll tell you how long you have to wait. You have to wait 5 minutes after killing everything.
Okay, so that's gonna be fun time where we just chat for a while.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
You think I could definitely kill it though?
Potentially.
Let me see something. Routinian cavern entrance is right here. It's like right at the entrance.
If I remember correctly, it should be the zone that can, from the entrance from here. Yes.
Okay. This cavern is a nightmare.
Yeah, this is the right cavern. You have to kill everything here, though. First. You see that little that small area that has like the sun shining down?
Where?
That's Oh, you see it if you look around. There's a small hole that lets some sun in.
Oh, yeah, near the tree.
Yeah, that's where it's gonna spawn eventually.
Just be patient. It'll spawn. It's like Earthbound.
Pretty
Even with
much.
4 times speed, it doesn't spawn faster, right?
No, it does make the wait a little bit. I think it makes it a little bit easier. But like, yeah, it spawns at one of the two. It spawns at one of the two sunny areas because it's a snake.
Yeah, snakes do like the sun. That's the thing I know from my cousin. With his sort of reptile museum, because he wanted to be a veterinarian. He loves lizards, and he just couldn't be one, so instead he's a pediatrician. But he has basically a lizard museum downstairs. Every time I go over, I'm like, alright, time to check out the lizards. He has some kind of turtle that looks like it's like from prehistoric times. It's kind of dangerous looking. Like, that thing could kill you.
Oh, that sounds cool.
There are pictures of it on my Twitter, I'm sure, from every Passover I go, except for last year. Well, rather this year, because I was in California. I like that they tried to call me in the middle of my trip. And because they're like, alright, son, you gotta read the 4 questions. And I was like, no. I'm like, I don't know, I got no battery, I'm out in the middle of stuff, nah. Can't do it. They're like, fine, you get a pass. And I was like, don't worry, I'm not doing anything important. Oh, hi. I wasn't expecting you!
Surprise! The snake is here.
Oh man, this thing's actually kind of weak. That spawned way faster than I expected it to.
To be fair, I think it also counts the time you're here just killing the mobs too. I think anyway.
You stop parrying everything? Alright, that snake was stupid. That was dumb. Never that had any right to be. Yo, Larza, anytime you want to bring back the 2 that are dead, that'd be great.
It doesn't have rays.
Of course you do. I gotta buy more Phoenix Down soon. I wanna risk it. I'm not gonna be able to win, but we can run around there like an idiot again.
Oh my god.
I know the room he's in. He's right in the middle, right? Like,
Yeah, he's right in the middle.
real tempted. Not today. Maybe at some point I would attempt a low-level run, but I don't know. I wouldn't do it on stream just because I know not enough people are interested in this game. Probably do it on my own time and let people know updates. I love this game, though. It's a lot of fun. I would not be liking this game if I played the original.
Oh god, the original speed.
I would have hated this game.
Imagine doing all the side quests while with the original speed.
Yes, we can go through the sand sea. Because there's a crystal over here. I was just trying to think what's fastest.
I mean, for this one, you're just going back to the Tavern Master anyway.
Yeah. Well, I was kind of thinking what would be the best way to get around fast. I guess on a low-level run, the good thing is you don't have to worry about, you know, I actually no, you do have to worry about prime numbers. Aren't you always going to be level 1?
Well, no, 1 isn't a prime.
It can only be divided by 1 in itself, which is 1.
No, of course, because how the math theory works is if 1 was considered a prime, you can say like 2 times 1 times 1 is a prime factorization of 2, or 2 times 1 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 is a thing. So just to avoid that hassle, 1 isn't considered a prime.
What is it, an imaginary number?
No, just because of how much of a hassle it is. And no, you wouldn't only be level 1.
So how does the low level run work?
So Vaughn would be level 1. Balthier and Fran, who come at +1 level, whatever Vaughn is when they join, will be level 2 always. Then Bosch, Ash, and Penella will always be +2 to whatever level Vaughn is, so they'll always be level 3. So it's always going to be 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3.
That's terrible.
That's what makes the low level run really difficult.
I mean, it's a cool little challenge, I guess.
It also is when Machinist is honestly the best job.
Yeah, something about the damage scale.
Yep, and because they ignore the fence, because even with as many battle loads as you can get, the Synagrat will not do as much damage compared to the best gun.
Interesting. As a machinist, you're saying though, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's that gun called, out of curiosity, and how would you get it?
I'm pretty sure you already gave Fran the license to be able to use it.
It's a matter of finding it, though. That's what I'm asking.
Oh yeah, true.
Miguel. Oh yeah, Miguel. How's he doing? Serpentine. Is that anything important?
That is useful for bizarre stuff later on, yes.
So bizarre stuff, do I sell immediately or no?
No, you shouldn't sell the bizarre stuff immediately.
Okay.
Also, to answer your question, the best gun you can only get from the bazaar.
Ah.
And it's the only one that exists in the game.
Of a bizarre gun?
Yeah, the bazaar gun anyway.
Okay. Can we do the Cluckatrice yet?
No, because that's only during the dry season. I don't know if you have any other elite marks unlocked, because I know for
we
a
have to
fact
turn
that
in the Gill Turtle. We can't do that yet. That's the dry season. We do this one?
yeah, you can do the Feral Retriever and X-Tab right now. I'm not sure if more elite hunts are unlocked at the moment though. It might be after you complete the next dungeon and Mount Paramesis that you unlock them, but I don't remember exactly.
I'm gonna say let's go to Jahara. Gonna basically just crystal over there.
So convenient.
It is. If by some miracle I use all 99 crystals, oh well. Orange save crystals, where would I be without you? Ooh, that's some chunky frames right there.
Oof.
At low latency. Judge, what are you doing here?
Oh yeah, that's because Larsa ran off.
Oh. I like this one really fat guy. He kind of looks like Iron Tarkus a little bit, doesn't he?
Oh my god, a little bit, yeah. As for your question, the Serpent Eye is used to get a bizarre item that you can technically get infinite amount of times called the Serpentarius, which is used to get 138 base attack greatsword from the Bazaar, eventually.
130, you said?
Yeah, 138 base attack greatsword.
Okay, that's pretty good. X-Tab, I feel like, is in other Final Fantasy games.
It should be, yes.
I guess you can't do this one unless you do the other hunt.
I think so, yes.
End mines enter from Osmone Plain near the Phase 1 shaft.
Or instead of that, we can just teleport in.
I mean, that's what I was gonna suggest. Your plan sucks, old man. You have to understand, Vaughn. Why people do things the traditional way. Back in my day, we did not have cave crystals. We walked 1,000 miles. We had the quad speed. Nah, nothing like that. We just walked like this through the desert. It took forever. Now, where does the crystal here take me, though? Does that take me directly to where I need to be? I think
It takes you pretty close to where you need to be.
Phase 1 dig is what it was, right?
The phase 1 dig.
Not the Phase 1 shaft.
Wait, no, it is phase 1 shaft. Shit, never mind. You see that little loop there?
Yep,
That's where he
that's what I was looking
spawns.
at. Excuse me, I'll have you know I know how to look at the map now, please.
Yes, but what you forget in a bit though.
I mean, you don't know that, shut up. Nice having a heal bot to carry around and just be like, please provide heals. Ah, fuck, we might have to actually go around. I was afraid of that.
I'm just gonna be worried that one half of your team is gonna be underleveled.
What underleveled for what? Oh, the
One
game?
half of just one half of your team being underleveled.
I don't know why the whole party doesn't just get experience, because that would make me use them more.
Yeah, that's one of the annoying things.
Because, like, I'm happy with this party right now. That's why I'm using it. Later in the game off screen, I'll probably just grind up. It's very easy for me to do that, especially with the XP grinding stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I hate dungeons' weird, like, locked door mechanic. I find it really weird. They put Tyrannosaurus Rexes in here. Oh man, I just had a really weird flashback. Yo, who here remembers the old YouTube poop days? And, what was it called? Volvic mineral water? Do you remember those commercials?
Sorry, repeat that. My sister was talking to me about something.
Volvic mineral water?
Oh god, I think I... Wait a minute. Fulvic mineral water.
It was like a volcano in like Claymation or something. What you doing there, Mr. Vol Can't Say No? Why hello there, Tyrannosaurus Alan. Volvic Revive. Drink it, Alan. Good vitamin. Something like that.
Oh yes, okay.
I used to
just looked
see
it up. Oh my
YouTube
god.
poops of that all the time. Like, I remember, you know, YouTube poop was back in the day where anything was funny. You could just edit something really poorly and it was like, Raffle, I have literally laughed my ass off. You only get one laughing my ass off. This is what I'm using it for, and, oh boy. Better really find something that's really funny if you want to laugh your ass off. You only can do that once.
True. It's the golden rule of comedy. Oh, I just realized, did I miss it and did you already kill XII?
No, I'm trying to get there.
Oh, okay.
These treasure chests look really mysterious. Oh well. I don't feel like opening them. I think I am going the wrong way. I think I pressed the switch wrong. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to have it on blue.
I believe so, and I guess if you are going to grind them up off screen if need be, low level, that spot where you have to do the switches is a good place, thankfully.
Yeah, you already told me. I got it memorized. Axel. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Ah,
Excellent.
yes, of course you're Axel.
Vanishka. I'm trying to remember how to get in here. Was it I had to go to the original and turn that one on? Was that it? Like the first terminal?
If you open, let me wait.
Both of these doors are closed. That's why. That's what I think it is.
Yeah, it's a giant like circle you have to go through eventually.
So let me ask you a question. Do these reset? Because I'm pretty sure I had this set properly that I could walk through.
I don't think they reset now.
Because it was not like that last time I came in here.
At least I don't believe they're reset. I never really personally checked.
I mean, I obviously have no idea. This is the first time playing this game, so I'm just like, wait a minute. I definitely had this so I could walk through this earlier. What is going on here? Oh, wait, no. We can go through this door. This is the normal door. Is this it? Or separation, I think?
No, that's going back to the place. That's going back to the place near the safe crystal.
Man, doors in this game are oddly specific. You can't open it unless you're on a certain part of the door.
Gotta obey the rules.
Love me some rules. Ah, here's the switch. I have no fucking clue what that changed, but sure. Did you say it was the shaft, right?
Yeah, it's a shaft, but the loop part of the shaft.
Okay. I'm gonna go there in a second. I just want to clear these enemies. Luckily for the shaft, I could just press the button and then... Oop. Fight those on the way out. Oh, what are these enemies? It died really easily.
I mean, you have an 83 base attack sword.
It also has instant KO. Don't know if you can instant KO that enemy, but you know.
No, you can't. No, every hunt is immune to instant KO. Same with bosses.
Any boss that's weak to instant KO is like the lamest thing. It's just like lame. That's what a boring fight. But like, as cool as the ghost train is, that fight sucks if you actually are one of those people who's like, I'm just gonna throw Phoenix down at it. Same with what's that boss name? Gene Attack in 7.
Oh, what's that name? I don't remember. God.
The thing that you normally throw the Phoenix down at because that fight's not very good.
I know what type fight you are talking about, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you miss anything? We're murdering things that have no right to live. So yeah, I would say you're missing a lot. Now actually seems like a good time for me to pick the licenses, see what's going on here. I take it great swords are two-handed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, should we unlock the Excalibur at some point?
I mean, you'll get it eventually.
Okay, but is it any good?
With the right setup, you can make someone the ultimate holy damager with that weapon.
That's amazing.
Yep, because it's
It's
like
not like a jape weapon. It's actually good.
wait, Excalibur or
Per.
Excalibur. Oh, per? Yeah, no, that's a joke weapon.
Can I throw it at least? Because in other games, it can be very useful if you throw it.
No, you can't throw it.
Oh, that's disappointing. My favorite thing is throwing it away and just being like, actually
know, it
throwing
really
it
is.
away.
Yeah,
It
honestly,
does a
it's pretty
ridiculous
great.
amount of damage. Kind of funny how Fran's getting all this, and it's like, Fran, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do with you. Just peace.
Alright, while you do that, I'm gonna go quickly order Chinese for dinner.
Didn't you have Korean earlier? I guess
mean,
fair enough. I guess they're different. One's fried chicken, one's whatever it is you're getting. Probably General Tso's, if I had to guess.
yeah, pretty much.
General Tso's is delicious. That's how you get that. Or like General So Amazing, because it's the best choice. It is.
I mean, it is, but still. Alright, I'm gonna go quickly order that.
What do I want to level? Why not? Let's take Achilles. Could be useful. Ah, Panillo. He'll be good at some point. Time to turn in a quest. Onwards. I think it was up here? Yes, it was. So you have killed Ixtab. I thank you, and I have for you a story. In truth, Ixtab was nothing other than the spirits of all Gareth who lost their lives in the Hen Mines. You actually kind of do look like that Ixtab, now that I think of it. Huh. That's kind of cool. Normally, the warriors of our village would deal with such a threat. However, even though it be evil, it was still kin. Yet, how surprised I was to see you, who are known to us, come to our aid. Perhaps this was the wish of our ancestors now fulfilled. The dread ought sleep forever. My work here is done, Chief. Alright, I think next up is Mount Burr. Feral Retriever rank 3.
And food ordered.
Okay. Going to Mount Burr.
Alright, nice. And unless there's any other new elite hunt marks that spawn, you can just continue with the story at this point.
I mean, let's just continue with the story after doing this one. Or can we not do this one yet?
Oh no, you can do it right now.
Okay, where do we go?
The guy should be like right near the save crystal.
This is her, right? Her name is Refugi.
No.
Refugi is a very fantastical name. You have any maps for me? Oh, I have not bought the maps for here. Yes. Maps. Southern part of the rift near the Still Shrine of Miriam. The south. Okay, I see where to go for this one. What would be the fastest way to get there? We just go south?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was like a... Would it be faster to warp scenario?
The closest warp would be near the next dungeon, but you would have to advance the story for that. And if you did, you would lose Larsa, so...
I don't want to lose him yet. He's good for this kind of stuff.
He's arguably one of the better guest members.
He is. What would be the best way? I guess go down and take a left. I really like the mountain music here. It's really good.
Yeah, no, the soundtrack is well done for this game. It honestly really fits with each
I'll
area.
be completely honest. A game can be complete shit, like Final Fantasy XII Vanilla, and you could still have a really good soundtrack. Case in point, Sonic 06 is a pretty alright soundtrack.
It really is an alright soundtrack.
Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, a pretty good soundtrack. Oh, no, no, no. That's something dangerous. We don't want to go that way. Tempted to say, let's do this, and then we turn it in after, or do you think it's better to take the reward first, then go?
You can just take the reward first and go, because the guy will always just be there.
The feral retriever, right? Let's have you dispel. That was easy. That was really easy. That was probably the easiest one.
Well, the thing is also level 28.
Shut up. Well, you gotta always belittle my accomplishments. I'm like, yeah, I did it. This was the hardest thing. I finally climbed the mountain. Nah, not really. You see, you climbed the wrong mountain. That doesn't count. May as well turn this in.
And then we can do more story.
By the way, just make sure don't believe Andor's lies.
Oh my god.
I'm going the wrong way. Now for advancing story, do we just go back to the same area we were?
You have to go to the top of Mount Paramus, basically.
Okay, so we're going forwards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we had to go back here anyway. That's what I was wondering. I wasn't sure if it was go to the mountain dungeon.
No, not yet.
Hunting crossbow and stone. Right, now is a good time to do this. Yo, I gotta sell some shit. I want to keep the greens. Do I need the wolf pelt?
No, the
probably
wolf
not.
pelt is not that important.
What are the things you want me to keep?
At this point, you can keep them if you want to. These are things you can keep if you want. Otherwise, you can sell them because you can technically farm them later for the most part. So it'd just be annoying to try and get them is all.
You want me to keep this bundle of needles, obviously, right?
Yes, of course.
It's weird to me that all the magicites and, like, moats you find are worthless. I actually really hate that.
I mean, the moats have their uses, but
Okay, throat wolf blood sounds kind of useful,
no, it's not.
but that's so cool sounding. Look at it. That might be the best description and name in any Final Fantasy game. Caramel.
The only thing that's used for is to get an accessory from the bazaar.
Caramel, green liquid, not good.
No, you can just sell those, honestly.
Pointed horn. Rat pelts. Marlboro fruit. I would never eat Marlboro fruit. Sounds so disgusting. Iron hide,
cook
was
it.
this one I wanted?
No, you can sell that too.
Which ones are the ones that I want?
Well, I mean, if you want to, the serpent eye is something you can keep if you don't want to try and farm as many later on.
I got large feathers, bad.
No, yeah, they're generally bad. If there's like a low value, usually you can just kind of sell it and not worry too much.
Fine wool, putrid liquid. Earth stones, duck fruit. Moon ring.
The moon ring is used to get the Sagittarius bow from the bazaar.
So sell it?
Well, you have to sell more than one at the same time.
Oh, well, I just sold one. Whoops.
Oh well, whatever then.
How many do you have to sell at once?
I think it's like 3.
If I sell 3 over time, does that matter?
No, the way the bazaar works, you have to sell that the same. You have to have sold them all at the exact same time, not over the course of a time. It's just annoying that way.
That's dumb. Beans. That's what I say. Francisca.
Oh man, I didn't remember off the top of my head. It is 3 moon rings. Hey.
How do you remember this shit?
Played this game way more than I honestly should have.
How many runs of this game?
Like 1 of the original, and then once I found that out the international version, like 4+ runs.
You were just like, my god, this game is so much better.
Yes.
Okay, I don't believe this.
What?
Lamia's tiara. More defense than whatever helmet Vaughn is wearing? No, that's not right. In fact, closed helmet is still better? What? Whatever. I'm not gonna question it. But that's why it's magic resist.
Yeah, exactly. It's magic resist, not defense. Huh. Well, shit. I don't think I have enough wizards for Neo Bahamut. Or do I?
Neo Bahamut's not something I would hone. I would keep one copy and use
Man,
it for
that's-
daily dungeons.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna get one just to have one. Summon magic to master it, you say? Well, time to go hone some summon magics.
It seems fine. I think we'll at least do the dungeon for today.
Nice, nice.
Okay. Thought I could walk through them. So we're just basically climbing up, right?
You're supposed to meet the head priest here.
Alright, time for plot. No side quests or anything I should watch out for?
Not here as far as I remember, no. Only real side quest, I guess, is you unlock the ability to fight another optional Esper after the dungeon, and other things.
I'm excited to see what other Espers are in this game other than the couple I know about.
You say that now, but you won't like them when you meet them.
I mean, I never said I was going to like them. Oh, is this Braska? Yo, Braska, how's it going? Thought you died.
I don't think Braska can transcend the games.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is Aguado. This is, must be Seymour's dad, right?
Yes, clearly.
Dad Moore. Does Larza come into the dungeon with us, or is he leaving?
You'll see.
Vaughn, shut up!
I do not sleep.
Such an idiot.
I dream. For reality and illusion are a duality. Two parts of a whole. Only the mirror of dreams reflects what is
Why does
true.
Vaughn have to have the best stats in this?
Because he's the all-around.
I am
Lay
Ashelia.
down your words. Ashelia, daughter of...
Is this Yoda?
I
I don't know if I'd say this is Yoda. I mean, you know this game better than me.
better to carry on the Dalmatian
Him as Yoda? No, not really. I would really consider him Yoda, personally.
shard. Your dream of a kingdom restored is known to me.
Grand Kiltias.
Not a kingdom restored we want. It's a realm reborn.
Oh my god.
That's the title drop.
Ah, yes, this guy.
My little emperor in waiting. You called and I have come.
And his amazing accent.
Got a great accent. I like him. Got a sexy
This is
chest.
the man I wanted you to meet. Believe it or not, He is a member of the noble house Margrace, rulers
This
of
Sid?
the Rosarian Empire.
No, this is not Sid.
One of very, very many.
Is mid?
Tries I might,
No.
I could not
Is it
stop
lid?
these war alone.
No.
Thus,
Is it bid?
I came
It's not
seeking
any of those
Marx's
or
Is it
any other
rid?
ones you can think of.
Hot. How dare he?
Alcide Margrace at your
I just said he was Sid, and you're like, nah, he's not Sid.
It is true.
No, he's Al Sid.
You're fucking, you Japer. No.
It is true after all. Stunning is Dalmasca's desert blue.
Can't believe you would jape me like that. Wait, if he's Al Sid, does that make him El Cid? Because El Cid makes some pretty good stuff.
Alcid. They dream
Maybe.
not of war. Should empire join with empire, the way will open for a new Evilis in our time.
Grand Kiltias, you speak much of dreams, but in the real world, war is upon us.
Oh my god, I know who he is. He's fucking Tommy Wiseau.
Coming here would prevent this war.
It's Tommy Wiseau, but as a fucking Sid.
Father's throne and announce the restoration of Dalmasca.
Oh my god.
Keep him on, Vaughn.
To stay their hand. I have not come all this way to be asked to reconsider.
A word
So don't touch me, motherfucker.
Got cold, and Rosario's pretext for joining the war scattered off to the four winds.
Does look like Tommy a little bit.
This was what we
A
had.
Get
little
rid of the
bit,
facial
yes.
hair.
Alas, circumstances change.
Anime
About 2
Tommy.
years have passed since your report was there. Were it to become known you are still alive, I fear
Haha, whatever,
no
man. Can I get a
worse
dozen red
outcomes to
roses?
Because I am powerless to help.
Nay, in fact, it has little
Here you
to
go,
do
you are
with
my
you.
favorite customer.
Then
Thank you.
what?
Oh, hi, doggy.
If Lady Ash were to extend her hand in friendship, perhaps I could then persuade the Emperor. His Excellency will solve things peacefully.
The Emperor Gramis is no more. His life was taken.
Father.
Surprise, Emperor's dead.
What possible cause could we have to lay hand on our emperor? A deception and an outrage. The
Like Star
Senate
Wars.
will not stand for this.
So, Sid is basically Lando, right?
Gregorov as its head.
I guess.
With what dignity remained him, he confessed to the poisoning and passed his own
A
sentence.
viper with many tails. Much of the Senate is culpable.
We had no choice but to strip the Senate of authority and assign powers of autocracy to myself until such time as
Vaughn.
order-
Spare me your lies. I see the
Like,
serpent coiled
I
here
wonder
before
what
me.
he's thinking right now. He's
Speak too
like,
freely.
did we ever figure out who Vaughn is?
Don't
Like,
tell me you join in his mama's farce.
I mean, Vane.
With Rosario
No, Vaughn.
poised to invade at any
What
moment,
about Vaughn?
who in Star Wars?
free hand.
God, no, we never did. I don't think we wanted to give him any role.
Oh, I got the perfect one for him.
House Solidor is now reduced
Ewok.
to myself and my dear brother Larsa.
Surely you would not go so far.
Or do you think he's better off as Lumpy? Do you remember Lumpy?
Plain Solidor, as Judge, Magister, and Upholder of the law, I hereby place you under arrest.
You misunderstand. Vane did not make himself autocrat. It was the very Ministry of Law which you serve. Do you see it now, Drace? When you bared your sword at His Excellency, you bared your sword.
Is
at
this
the
One
law.
Piece?
No, it's not One
Are
Piece.
you sure? Because I read the most recent chapter. I'm pretty sure this is basically what happened. Them damn celestial dragons think they could just run the place.
Such strength. Inhuman.
The judges in this game are really interesting.
Take the
They really are, honestly.
You will accompany Bergen and bring Larsa back to me.
I mean, Vane is obviously the Emperor. That's why I was talking about Vaughn. Because
Your Excellency.
he's the Emperor. Then you have Gabranth right here is Vader. He has a change of heart by the end of the game.
I can see
Calling
no
it.
other explanation for why you were reporting
Very last minute,
conjecturing
he
on
kills
my
Vane.
to my late father.
He throws him off a cliff or
Your
something. I don't know.
Excellency, begging for scraps at the Emperor's table.
And then you see his ghost at the fire at the end of the game.
Oh my god.
Fulfill your duty as Judge Magister before us all.
And then, of course, at the end of the game, Vaughn does not get a medal. Everyone else gets a medal.
She has been tried and found guilty.
Except no one really questions why he didn't get a medal.
I beg you reconsider.
Do it. I care not. Live, Gabrantha. Protect the young lord. Protect Lartha.
Forgive me.
Pray be quick.
They sound like anyone got stabbed.
And so House Solidor lives on. Let us suppose you approach the Empire with a peaceful resolution. The late Emperor Gramis would have lent you his ear, that much is certain. But we are dealing with Vayne Solidor.
This seems like the important plot dump of this
Should
game.
the princess return, he would claim her an impostor, or to tempt the resistance into battle. Vayne wants this war, that much is certain. As our ill luck would have it, the man is a military genius.
The dreams have told me thus. To reveal yourself would imperil us all. I see war, and Vayne's name writ bold on history's page.
Arcadia's banners fly high. They are making ready for the coming war. According to our latest reports, the
God, I love
Western
this Sid.
Armada prepares
He's real
for
good.
war, under Vayne's command, no less. The newly
Who
formed
actually does his
fleet
voice
has
acting? What
already
else does he
been
do?
Deployed. Oh yes, the Imperial First Fleet stands ready. They'll be underway as soon as the Odin's refit is complete. And there is more. The second Caravan Expeditionary Force is being called in to replace the missing aid, so there will be no gaps. The largest force ever seen.
And then, the Nethicite is the coup de grace.
So my Chinese abruptly arrived.
Nice.
Grand Kiltius, your grace.
Also, fun fact, because of that, the only time you'll ever face Judge Drace is in trial mode.
Queen of Damascus now, powerless as I am. I can protect
Is she any
nothing.
interesting fight,
With a
or?
greater power at my disposal, perhaps then.
Well, the trial itself is interesting because it's also the most infamous one in 12.
I require
12 or
something far
12
greater.
Zodiac.
12 Zodiac.
Why is that?
Because you face every single judge in this game at the same time.
I figured as much.
Of a human child.
How many judges are there?
I'm
One for each
descended
Zodiac,
from the
or?
Dynast King
It's
himself.
5 judges.
Indeed.
One for
Then
each
you
city, I
have
think it
but
is.
one choice. Seek you the
I think so,
power
yeah.
equal left.
But yeah, you would have to face them all at the same time. It's considered the hardest fight in the game alongside, like, Yasman and such.
So, for some reason, I guess she was cut content? Maybe? I don't know. Can't tell.
Maybe, but then again, she just killed in the story, so...
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you could easily say, like, yeah, we can't do this, so let's just kill her off in the story. Like, her death didn't really matter to me, because I didn't really know her.
Yeah, that's one of the bad things about that part. It's
You
like,
can't kill off characters that you don't know. That goes for games, movies, books, whatever. I have to be invested in the character. Like, if it was, let's say, someone like Bosch is killed, that would suck. I would be upset about that. I'd be like, oh man. I just lost one of my party members. Good party member.
My dream too fades into day.
Yeah, what else did Sid do? Anything interesting, like voice acting wise?
This guy?
Yes.
Let me look up real quick because I'm not sure.
Oh, damn it. I knew that would happen if I did that.
Oh my god.
What did he do?
He's brother.
Is he? That makes a lot of sense. They both had accents.
Yep, he's brother.
I'm trying to remember. Was brother the one at the beginning of the game was like,
I think so. He's the one with the yellow mohawk.
Yeah, and he's like yelling at you to swim, but he doesn't really know how to tell you to swim. So he's just like motioning it to you, and he's like, "All right, jeez."
Yeah.
I like brother. Brother was fun. It was sassy.
Besides that, the only other voices he's done is someone in Bleach, Astro Boy, Initial D.
What was he? Who was he in each and Initial D?
In Bleach, he was Kaname, the blind dude.
I liked him, but Bleach, kind of went really shitty. So.
And then in Initial D, he's Kenta.
Not the main character?
I think so, if I remember correctly.
I more so remember the soundtrack of Initial D than actual Initial D.
I mean, yeah.
It's very easy.
He's also apparently done voice in Fern Gully too.
Alright, everyone keeps telling me Fern Gully is the thing. I've never seen Fern Gully. I think there's like 3 of them.
I think so, yeah.
Wasn't Robin Williams in one of them?
Was he? Yes, I think okay, yes, he was.
I think he was like a white bat or something.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen a Fern Gully. They did not seem interesting. The animation looked really gross, so I just kind of passed on them.
Yeah, no, it's pretty eh.
Alright, so I take it, let's see. Still Shrine Miriam time.
Mm-hmm. Go all the way to the south there.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh, it definitely will be.
Fun dungeon? Or are you just saying that?
I consider it so, yeah.
What would you say is your favorite dungeon? Why would you say that?
I would say it would have to be one of the last dungeons you actually ever go into.
I like that. It's a good end to the story. Respectable.
Just had a lot of different things you can do, like different mechanics incorporated into it. And it also had a sub-level you can go to it, like after you went through it once for the story.
I kind of wish you could do that in 10 with Via Purifico.
Yeah.
That'd be really nice. It's kind of a shame that area goes so underused. Via Purifico was just like sitting there basically, and it was like, okay, so what are we gonna do with this? Yeah, about that. You escape, and then you can teleport to this one area where there's nothing. Why can't I go back in? You just can't. There's nothing there for you ever. Oh, I see I went the wrong way. Bond is a baby. He doesn't want to, touch the water, so can't do that.
I mean, would you want to touch the water in a frozen place like this?
Yes, I would actually, because it would be faster. The concept of temperature does not exist to Bond. Have you seen what he's wearing in the snow? Don't argue with me for a second that he knows temperature if he's wearing that. Oh, hi, Twintania. I'm going south. Not that way. That's not south. We'll see how I'm feeling after we do this dungeon. We can do more, but it all depends. Emperor Avis, was that a rare?
No, it's an enemy that only spawns in this area, but it's the only one that spawns at a time, so.
That's weird.
Yeah.
May as well be a rare then.
I mean, you would think, but
I would consider that rare if there's only one of them. You know what this area looks like? Ooh, Tourmaline Ring. This area looks like... What's the place in 10 you go to with the Chocobo minigame in the Coliseum?
Oh god, I always forget what the hell that name is.
Yeah, it kind of looks like this. Oh, this water's too cold for you too? Oh, boo-hoo.
I forget, did you get Revive and Death in the Paramina Rift?
Good question.
So Revive is a technique and Death is just a magic.
Under the license board, I believe. I think I have Revive, because wasn't I using that, or what do I have Raise?
Well, you have Death, but I'm not. Yeah, I think you have Raise. Let's scroll to the techniques, I guess, if you can.
Oh, I think I do have it. Hold on. I do not have Revive.
Okay, so that's the one we're missing from the Rift then.
I mean, we go back for it? Doesn't seem very useful.
I mean, it's only 2 zones away in the zone with the
I guess we'll get it then.
and stuff.
It's 2 zones away. I thought it was going to be farther away.
Nah, it's not that far away, which is why I mentioned it.
Direct Davis. I got a great game for you called the Avis Bacon Heaven. My Final Fantasy 12 typing MMO.
Oh my god.
Single player, of course. Vaughn is made fun of because he doesn't know how to use a typewriter, so then he figures out how to do one. That's a high potion. It's this area with the wall.
Should be in this area. It might be near where the Garudas are, though.
I don't see it is because I, killed them.
I mean, of course, gotta kill all the Garudas.
They're dangerous, especially in 14, right?
The chest with Revive should be like right before the exits to the zone. Weird.
Maybe I picked it up.
Maybe. If you wanted to check, we would have to go into inventory to really see.
Oh, I do have it.
Oh, okay, good. You do have it. Cool. Then we got everything that we need in the Paramina Rift.
We must have got it yesterday and completely forgotten about it because Revive is bad. Kill yourself, and you bring the other person back. Very situationally useful. That's more useful in Borderlands 2. Krieg has that as one of his skills. Instantly gets someone else up, but downs you, but for longer. Krieg was a very interesting character. Battle harness. Ooh. That battle ready armor, Ice shield. Ice shield is probably going to be useful here. The ice shield on Vaughn.
guess now.
More than
in
likely,
this-
we want the ice shield.
Well, probably. I mean, they're giving it to you. Might as well use it. As for the only important thing in this dungeon, it's the time magic spell countdown.
How's that work?
It's just a 60% accurate spell that casts Doom.
Oh, that's not interesting.
Yeah.
Doom is never worth using in Final Fantasy games, because if you're using it on a regular enemy, it'll die faster than you can cast Doom. You're better just using instant death. Which room is it in?
I mean, you'll find it.
Glad they put these waystones in like every dungeon.
Yep, it's super useful.
Petals. The word seems to have been left by King Wraithwall. Treaty your relic Hell Embrace. I don't have the relic, so... Or unless they mean the sword we just got. No, I guess not. But... Zambos! So I guess we can't do anything with that yet.
No, you can. You do have the relic.
Oh, you have to use the item on it?
No.
Relic held this pedestal. Oh, you have to equip the sword, duh. I was expecting, like, stab it in.
Oh, that's not that special.
Which sword was it?
Well,
Ancient sword?
no, that's just a regular weapon. What other relic have you gotten recently from other dungeons?
Oh. I have to summon...
No, not this, not the summon part.
Galera?
No.
Galera was recent.
Okay, let me. All right, what did you get? That's an equipable item from a dungeon that's considered a relic.
Seidenbrat? The Dawn Shard.
Yes, the Dawn Shard.
Yeah. Honestly, I forgot that was in our inventory. I was expecting sword. It made sense to me to stab sword.
No.
Is that the only time we need it?
Oh, I think you'll need it some other time in the dungeon, but not for now.
I'm gonna leave it on, just in case.
I mean, you can, but Vaughn will never be able to use magic. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. Oh! So that's where that enemy is in 14 from.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know that. Thought it was just original to 14. I love that dungeon because it becomes Brave Dungeon. I had no idea that whole dungeon was just one big 12 reference. Yeah.
Yep.
Does this have the mummies? Yeah, oh man, it's even got the faces! I was just about to ask about that! Oh, I love that dungeon. I'm happy. Do I have to learn these faces to die in certain spots, or no?
No, it's not exactly like that dungeon.
I was gonna try that, and... Yeah, this is a cool dungeon. I'd be a little bit more impressed with this dungeon if I didn't play that already, though.
Yeah, but it's nice to know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Indeed, it does. Market does have its own story.
Most 14 dungeons do. Hidden path is revealed? Excuse me, I'm pretty sure that's the required path. Not very hidden if it's required. It's like if you ever play a Doom map and someone made the map and it's like, oh, a secret is revealed, but it's required to beat the level. Well, then it's not a secret! Oh, does it matter which side we go down? They both lead the same place. Take it.
I mean, might as well find out.
Ooh, this is new. What was that crystal? I guess it's a hurt save point. You have to unlock it?
Yes.
Alright, that seemed unnecessary. That was very non-threatening. I'm sure it's a pain in the ass on level 1.
I mean, yeah, most things are.
Looked like there was nothing here. Side. You don't want to play 14 because it's an MMO. You have to play 14 on your own, not have other people tell you to play it, if that makes sense. Any MMO you're getting into, you always want to make sure you get into it because you want to get into it. People playing games in my Discord recently, you know, playing that because we want to, not because people are forcing us. Another horse.
Yes, it is. So when you can, open the map for me because I want to make sure if this is the spot area I'm thinking of.
The one that the horse drops a pebble?
No.
Still trying to Miriam Ward of the Sword King.
Okay. So fun fact, there's a hidden wall here.
I know you were telling me about this a while ago.
Question is, can you find the hidden passage?
Yeah, I can. I see it.
That's not the hidden passage.
I see it. No, isn't that it right there on the left of the screen? The wall looked off. Can you just walk through it, or... Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, I found it pretty easily. I was expecting spam button against it.
It's not till later. It's not till a later dungeon.
Look, I'm used to Dark Souls, okay? Cut me some slack. What was it? Dark Souls 2 had like 3 fucking ways to open the secret walls?
I think so, yeah.
Press A, walk through it, and hit the wall. One of the 3 will work, maybe.
So this is also the rudest room because of that trap.
Yeah, that trap was instant. Sucked. I'm stuck?
Yeah, no, you have to wait for the berserk to wear off.
That's Berserk.
Mm-hmm.
But this was Dark Von. What? What did I step on?
Stepped on another trap.
How are you still oiled? Hell shield. Anything interesting up there besides that?
Nope, the shell shield is the only thing.
Oil doesn't wear off on its own, right?
No, I don't think so.
Whatever, I guess we're going through oiled. There's more fire in here than there should be for an ice dungeon. Take back what I said about that ice sword being useful. I don't think we want to go through here yet. I know this led back to the start. I wanted to do that though, so we got the oil off us.
Understandable.
Great, so apparently we can do this now and open this door.
You have to solve the puzzle of the dungeon to open the door.
Guardians 3, I trust that the worthy may pass all others shall be. Trust Ash, Bosch, and I wouldn't trust any other people here. They're like the two holiest characters.
No, you have to summon. You have to figure out the puzzle.
Only Larza was here, he could be like, hey, I'm royal. How's it going?
But he's not descendant of the Steinist king.
Could be. No, I thought that would work. Not really sure.
You actually do have to return back to the entrance.
Okay, you do? I thought it was just there for convenience. Like, it was like, hey.
I mean, it is convenient.
It's convenient, yes. Wonder. Can't turn this on.
I'll say this much, you don't have to leave the dungeon at least.
Oh, I wasn't planning on leaving. Door's locked from... The right door?
Yes, you are moving forward.
I like how you could sap these stones. That, I guess, makes sense. Ooh, is that a rare enemy? So, like a shiny blue bomb.
No, that's just a normal enemy here.
Okay, I was asking because I only saw one of them. Usually that's like a, ooh, what could that be? I take it there's no rare enemies then that spawn in dungeons?
Oh no, there are that spawn in dungeons.
That's not the right way. I think we have to do face it the other way. The right way? It's glowing, so I guess we did it right. Yeah.
Congratulations, you solved part 1 of the puzzle.
Hooray. I want that chest.
You could have gotten it.
Can I?
Yes.
Guess we're going back up. I figured it was one of those, like, come back later and you can get it. So you can. No shit.
Yes, traps everywhere. Such fun.
Traps are fun. That opens that way. So that's, I think, a shortcut. Can't tell. I think it is.
No, you're just kind of moving. No, you're still moving forward, basically.
Okay, because I really feel like that should have been a shortcut more than anything.
You would think.
I don't know. The kind of way the door was locked, or at least closed, I should say, made it look like that. Good thing there's no mimics here. Ashura, Platinum Sword, Obelisk, Hunting Crossbow. Honestly, after I said it, I was expecting the last one to be a mimic. Like, they say it, it's gonna happen.
No, thankfully the mimics are only have that unique design.
Honestly, I kind of figured as much. Yo, Piano, how's it going? Welcome to Final Fantasy XII Blind.
Yes, where
Vaughn,
Vaughn is
what are
still
you doing?
targeting the thing.
Yeah. I don't know what his problem is. He's just like, yeah, I got this. It's the nearest thing. We are in... Which dungeon is this? Shrine of Miriam?
Yeah, the still Shrine of Miriam.
Yeah, this is a shrine dedicated to the new Bloodstain coming out. Be sure to leave a like, comment below, if you are a big fan of Bloodstain. If you don't like Bloodstain, be sure to comment below. Never seen a Kingdom Hearts game or Final Fantasy game? Well, I hate to tell you this, Piano, but this is like the least Final Fantasy game you could have picked. This is pretty much a single-player MMO, this game. Lucky, do you want to explain that?
Pretty much, because that's all the elements of an MMO. Open world, you can have parties, you can set up macros, basically.
Macros are super useful in this game. I only really have to control one character. And even then, I'm not really doing much. It's mostly just macros. Xenoblade, but worse. I would disagree. I've not played Xenoblade yet, but, like, in terms of the depth of this game, there's a whole lot of depth. The game also came out before Xenoblade, so that's also not fair. Especially not fair if you haven't played it yet. You should play something first before you judge it. It goes without saying. Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, at least that's how I always try and judge things, is at least give it a fair shot playing it yourself. I'm excited to see what's at the bottom of this cave. Rather, I guess, temple? Good way to put it?
Yeah, it's more of a temple than an actual cave.
You love having a busted as heck thing, though. It's me just, you know, summon all this shit. This game also has the 4x speed option, which is super nice for a game like this. Also has 2x speed if this is too fast for you, but oh, the 4x is so good.
Never go back to that 2x speed.
Never went to 2x speed. We kind of just went to 4 immediately. I think there was like a minute someone told me to use 2x speed and I did, and then I was like, alright, fuck this. Let's go to 4. That was the end of that.
Yep.
This apparently opens up a shortcut, so let's do that. Not a big fan of this dungeon so far. I like the enemies, but on the dungeon. I'm not sure which is my favorite one so far. I think my favorite one might have been the one with the power surge.
The Barhian Passage.
Yeah. That one was basically, there is a power supply in the dungeon, and when it gets dark, more enemies spawn, and they're higher level enemies. If you're brave enough, you could do that. But they're probably still gonna kick your ass. Are we already at the boss?
Well, you're at the first boss.
I didn't know there was more. Oh, it's this fucker. I hate this boss. This thing looks way cooler in this than Record Keeper. There you go. There's one for the bingo board. Mention of Record Keeper. This thing I know does its stupid, like, Vorpal Blade attack. Never mind, it's going to die really fast, apparently. No, you don't get to cast Break. Get out of here. Was it supposed to be a dragon? Because I never got that impression of the Record Keeper sprite.
I don't think so.
I thought it was a guy with, like, 2 arms, but those are very clearly dragon heads.
Oh, it's molten lava now.
Apparently it's also Holy Elemental, I think. Vaughn, where do you keep getting that fruit? You can't keep stealing that.
What, you think he stole it from a refugee?
Yes. I do. Don't listen to Andor's lies. Yeah, the main character in this game sucks a lot. You can see we're playing as him. He's got good stats. That's pretty much the only reason we're playing as him. Agering. I was wondering where this urn was. Now for the most important thing. Complaining that I actually turned the thing the wrong way on accident, and it would be faster to just go in one direction now.
Congratulations.
Alright, now do we just fight the boss? Is that it?
Yes, you have solved the puzzle.
That's it? That was a boring puzzle. For cool statue enemies, this would have been a better dungeon. I'd give it a 5 out of 10, this dungeon. Not nearly as interesting as it came off.
Yeah, the puzzle's honestly not that interesting.
It's very boring. Like, compared to all the other puzzles, this puzzle was the kind of puzzle I would expect from any other Final Fantasy game. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I get what you're meaning.
Because, like, every other Final Fantasy does something basic like this, where, like, the other dungeons so far have kind of tried to do shit. What was it the last dungeon tried to do? It was...
You basically had to go through, like, 2 different maps to be able to access the path you needed.
Yes. Which was kind of neat. There was the one with the switches where you have to turn the place on and off.
And of course, there's also the battleships we went through.
Yes. Battleship was very uninteresting because it was like they tried to have a mechanic of... Which I appreciate them even trying to do this. It was like they wanted you to be stealthy, but it was like, don't go when the laser's up. But ultimately it didn't matter because I think there was a spawn limit in the room.
Yeah, pretty much.
They just kind of were like, eventually, whatever, you just killed all the enemies here. I guess. Leave us alone.
Thankfully, the last dungeon is still the most interesting.
But the final dungeon is interesting. It's just, I think I was expecting more from this dungeon was the problem for me, because I was like, oh man, they're trying all these cool gimmicks for all these dungeons. What did this one do? Oh, nothing? Man, that's lame.
Yeah. But at least it had cool enemies.
Yeah. Yeah, it did. They could be cooler, though. I don't know. I was expecting ice enemies in here, and there kind of weren't. The boss is ice. I at least know that.
Yeah, that's also the other thing. That's really the only thing they're preparing you for.
Right, Vaughn, Garrett, your stupid Dawn Shard. What are we putting on you? I think this boss is weak to lightning, if I remember Record Keeper correctly.
Oh, there's only one way to find out.
I mean, load up Record Keeper and cheat, right? Debating what I want to have. I guess the Dawn Shard's not terrible to have on him. What was the important thing you wanted me to get in this dungeon?
Countdown.
I don't think I ever found it.
Well, you'll find it, don't worry about it.
Was it like right next to the boss, like that one thing with Pelias?
No. But you will be able to get it, no worries.
Ooh, this looks cool. This is Mateus. Of course it has elementals. I mean, the fight in Record Keeper does. I'm not surprised. They don't respawn, at least. I know that. Okay, so let's test my theory. Hot game theory. You would normally think to use fire. I think it worked. I can't tell.
It's working, because remember, you had Ash set to if it's weak to thunder to use Thundara.
Yes. So this is Emperor Mateus from Final Fantasy II, which I only learned, like, starting this playthrough. I never thought about that in Record Keeper. Mostly because I just call him David Bowie. If you've played Final Fantasy II, the villain is kind of forgettable in that game. But in Dissidia, he just, for some reason, got a redesign to look like Labyrinth David Bowie.
He really did, yeah.
Which is why, like, they don't even call him Emperor Mateus. They just call him Emperor in Record Keeper.
Mm-hmm.
Same, I think, in Dissidia, he's just Emperor.
He's just called the Emperor.
That fight was not interesting. I felt like there wasn't enough going on there. It was just kill the ice and then kill him.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's just the kind of problem with the stories, I guess, really.
It's more interesting Record Keeper. Because the ice lasts a lot longer, if that makes sense.
Yep, I remember.
Yeah. That's the one thing I like about Record Keeper. No matter how early you fight a boss in the series, they will find a way to make that boss a pain in the ass for you. Trust me, they will.
Yep, they certainly do.
Well, for the longest time in Record Keeper, Persona user 4545 was actually, you know, the coolest guy. Thank you for following, my dude. Hope you're having a great day. Persona's a great series. What is your favorite Persona?
Obviously, the one that you get after you end up failing the frickin' fusion.
Oh, Joan of Arc?
Exactly.
This is interesting. So I could actually use this sword, right?
Yeah, you can technically use the sword.
That's cool. Not important sword, but also, you know. Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
You should try it on the Dawn Shard. See if he can destroy Nethicite or not.
What?
He just may be onto something. The Dawn Shard's no use to us, after all.
I mean, just a second ago, Ash could not lift that sword, so...
The stone bleeds mist.
It has been roused. It fears the sword.
Oh no, it has awakened.
Hello again, it's your... I think it was a husband?
Ghost husband.
Ghost husband. It's like Ghost Dad, except, you know, a lot better. I remember Ghost Dad.
The stone is quiet.
This is the sword, the Nethicite destroyer.
Should it find its mark?
Vaughn! Tell me, did you see him again?
I didn't.
Wow, that is some very Star Wars ass music I'm hearing right now.
Not anything.
Well, there goes our free space.
Sword of Kings. Which I think he actually does get in Record Keeper. Or first.
Interesting.
Something like that. It's Wizard Sword. Mateus has been added. Let's see.
I don't think you actually got revive. I mean, countdown.
Yeah, I have no idea where the fuck it was. Where was it?
Remember the room with the giant dragon Avis?
Honestly, no. All these rooms blend together.
It's in the ward of vegetation.
The what?
The ward of vegetation.
Okay, a second. I just want to look where this goes for every single job board, because that's important. Doesn't matter for Balthier. At least for that job. It just doesn't matter for Balthier at all. Doesn't matter for that job. Fran can get hand bombs 3. Pass. It's looking like I might give this one to Vaughn.
Honestly, I would agree with you, considering no one else really gets anything good.
Bosch gets health. Worth looking at everyone though, just in case. Can you get these? Magic lore and magic lore for Penelo. God no, she doesn't need that. Yep. Okay, Vaughn. Congratulations. You actually got chosen for a thing. Not by choice. Shit, he gets Kiraga and regen.
Yep.
Well, now you have to get gain MP after defeating a foe. I guess it's a good thing he's Bushi, right?
Mm-hmm. Because you can do the hilarious thing of, if you ever get the invisible sword, to also just give him the Genji gloves and just infinitely combo almost.
Sounds very tempting. Oh, what should I do? Let's learn more accessories, why not? Having people be able to use accessories is nice. Don't know what I'm doing, Fran, so just take all the accessories. It's usually a good thing if you don't know what to do, just give him the accessories.
Pretty much, once you run with that, just give him random armor.
Remedy lore is nice. Damn, I actually pretty much filled up the entire board here. Alright, congrats, Fran. I guess you could learn Riven.
At this point, as long as Fran doesn't need anything else for the limits, you can just teach her all the limits too.
Oh, it doesn't matter?
Just check to make sure what unlocks what and then be like, alright.
I've got 70 points. Honestly, fuck it. I'm just gonna get all the Mystic Armors for her. Why not?
Might as well at this point.
I hate that it's a problem for me that I'm like, man, I don't know what I want to give them anymore. I'm really just giving them whatever because it's like, man, these are expensive, I guess. Whatever.
Might as well.
I guess it's cool that Vaughn can cast Raise.
Yep.
In which room did you say it was?
The Ward of Vetiliation.
Vilitation?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to get there. Oh, is this a rare enemy?
Oh, hey, yeah, you got rare enemies. Neat.
Dulmer? A Book of Orgain. Do you know how to specifically get there?
Let me think.
Because it's not really connected to anything on the map, it looks like.
Let me think.
I'm just gonna go down here. This might be the path.
Okay, yeah, you have to go to where the save crystal is. Okay, that was right.
Oh, I was at
what
the
I was
save
thinking
crystal.
was right. Yeah, you have to go basically there.
Which save crystal am I going to? Because aren't there two?
The one you had to kill. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking after this dungeon will be a good stopping point. Good progress today. We got hunts done and we got a dungeon done.
And the next step is gonna be fun.
We might be able to take on Andrew Malik next stream. It'll go poorly, but we could do it. Right, at the save crystal, go upstairs.
Let's take one of the exits.
Ah, so it was this room. Okay, that would explain why I forgot about it, because I walked through it like twice and there were no enemies because I exhausted the spawn.
Okay, now I see the reason why you didn't see it. It's in the trap.
In the what?
It's in the trap.
What trap? Ah. That was a jape trap. A nice trap. Have monofont.
Now you're done, now you can leave.
Be nice if there was escape, like in other Final Fantasy games.
If only.
Is Countdown like Doom? It is Doom. It's Doom with less accuracy, though.
Yep.
It's Doom, but imagine if Doom was a 60% chance to hit.
Better than the 55 it was in the original version.
Oh, even worse. That's like Lure. Does it work on bosses? God, no. That would be ugly. Most status effects in Final Fantasy games do not work on bosses. The best you'll usually get is slow. At least from my experience.
Yep. No boss, every boss in Hunt is immune to instant KO or Doom.
For good reason. It'd be cheap. Oh, it looks like there's plot, so this is a good thing to end it on.
Oh no, they're gonna call Buster Call on this.
Shit. That's totally what they're doing. You can't cancel a Buster Call if it happens. Buster Call.
Oh no.
The Empire's debts grow legion.
There. Smama. What could it mean?
Oh no, it's already begun.
You know what they say, where there's smoke, they pinch back. That was an old YouTube poop thing, bringing it full circle today with YouTube poops. Alright, let's end this here for today. I'm sorry, Larsa. I liked having you in my party because you were free heals. You may not have been the best healer, but you were my healer. Right. Good night, everyone.